Hey Faith Kids, Naomi here with Pastor Austin, and we are...
Wait. Hey Faith Kids, Miss Naomi here with Pastor Austin, and today we are continuing with our series, right?
Bake Off.
Today we are continuing our series all through the month of March, Bake Off. It's worth the wait, talking all about patience.
And this week, for our second competition, we are going to be baking cupcakes. Now this is a picture of a big cake. Don't let that fool you. These are going to be cup-sized ones. Are you ready to get started?
Oh, I am.
Let's do it.
All right, first things first, we need to look at the ingredients. So we have this boxed mix, and it needs just a few additions. So Pastor Austin, we need half a cup of vegetable oil. Very nice. 3 eggs, 1 1/4 cups of water. Now that we have all of our ingredients and our box cake mix, we are going to need a nice big bowl to mix all this in. We will start mixing all of these ingredients. So it says
Wait.
mix.
I don't have gloves on.
Oh, yes. $117, $118, $119, and 120 seconds. That is 2 minutes, and they are ready to go. Let's go ahead and prepare the cupcake wrappers. Then you will fill the cupcake wrappers with cake batter slowly up to about halfway in the cupcake wrappers.
I have an... Ooh. I got a little chocolate on my arm. It tastes good. I have an idea. If we pour the mixture in here, it'll be easier to pour it into the cups.
Oh, that is true. Careful. 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 I said careful.
Careful. It's careful. How much do you fill it up? Like half, right?
Yep. I think it goes a little bit just over halfway. Perfect.
Do you know what the key is to this, Miss Naomi?
What is the key to this?
Patience.
That is
You
a
let
good
it fill
thing.
up slowly. If I pour too fast, I wouldn't be able to stop it in time.
That's right. And you don't want to overfill your cupcake pans. Otherwise, they'll bubble up over the edges and it'll be a big mess to clean up.
All right. We're so close. Eat them. I just want to eat them.
Well, they have to cook, and then they have to cool, and then we have to decorate them, and then they have to be judged. So it might be a little while. Are you crying?
I'm just going to faint.
Oh, okay.
All right, our cupcakes are done cooking. They are cooled and they are ready to decorate. Now, we're not both doing unicorns again like last week. So what we're gonna do is we have to each pick an animal, and that's the theme for our cupcakes this week is animal.
Yep.
So it can be any animal.
Any animal.
Any animal. It
Yep.
can be a dragon. It can be an octopus. It can be whatever animal
Good animal
you
examples.
think you can do. It's wearing a little hat. Now, to let it settle.
So admittedly, I started off and I thought, I'm going to make a fox. And then its ears collapsed, and now it just kind of looks evil. But I think it's a cat.
Oh, I was close.
I think this is a cat. I think that's a pretty good cat. What do you think?
I thought it was Clifford the Big Red Dog, because it's a red.
It could be a cat or a dog.
You never know.
You know, there was this old cartoon show that I used to watch when I was a kid that was called Cat Dog.
I know the show.
And it was like this large,
Yes.
extended, and it was like one end was a cat and one end was a dog. And I used that show as my inspiration.
I can tell. Except Cat Dog was orange, not red, but we don't have
Well, we don't
orange.
have any orange.
So
And
red's probably the closest.
That, and I think this is slightly more horrifying than
A
that
little.
cartoon show was.
A
So
little bit.
I think it's pretty good.
We'll have to wait and see what our judge says.
Let's go get our judges.
All right, we're here with our week 2 judge, Zoe Swank, and she is ready to judge our animal cupcakes. Now, let me remind you, Cupcake number 1 looks like, what animal would you say that is?
No idea.
No idea.
Gotcha. It's a good start.
And Cupcake number B, what animal do you think that is?
Looks like a cat.
Looks like a cat. So we have Cupcake number no idea and Cupcake number cat. Zoe, what do you think of the decorations as a whole?
This one right here looks weird.
Cupcake A, a little
Cupcake
weird.
A.
Really weird.
And they are animals. That was the theme.
Yes,
so if that
we
helps,
had to do an animal.
that helps narrow it down.
It kind of looks like a snowman more than an animal.
More like a snowman. Okay.
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 I mean, we did have a big snow week.
That's true.
But this one looks a lot like a cat, and I really like it.
Overall, Cupcake number cat was the best decorated.
Yep.
Because you can actually tell it's a cat. You can't tell what animal that one is.
Nope.
But it looks like a snowman, but a scary snowman.
All right. So Cupcake Cat so far has won one of the rounds.
Yep.
All right. Now, Zoe, what we're going to do is we're going to move on to the taste round. So this time you get to take a bite of each cupcake, savor it, taste it, see how you like the texture, the amount of icing, and how it tastes overall. So which cupcake you want to taste first? You want to taste A or B?
I'll taste it.
Yeah, we want to make sure you get the whole taste of the cupcake.
All right.
One more
Going back
bite.
for one
so
more.
we're going to see.
Just to be thorough. All right.
So thinking about, you want to get her some napkins.
Yeah,
I mean,
got
she
some
might want to
napkins
lick
over here for
the
you.
icing off, but
Now, do you have any initial thoughts on Cupcake A?
I think it's perfect tasting. Tastes
Oh.
really good.
Perfect tasting. That's a good
Good.
start.
Doesn't
so not cooked too much, not cooked too little. It's just right.
Yep.
Okay. And what about the amount of icing? Does it seem like too much, not enough, just right?
sounds like plenty of icing.
It's
Plenty of
plenty.
icing.
So
All right.
almost too much, but still okay.
Pretty
All
good.
right.
Perfect taste. All right.
All right.
Cupcake B.
Cupcake number B.
First bite.
Got one of the, I'm going to guess it's an ear. It looked like an ear. Same things. How was the cupcake? How was the icing? How was the ratio?
I really like the inside of the cupcake, but I think
okay.
it was too much icing. Too
Ooh,
much red
okay.
icing.
Too much red icing. Okay.
So a little too much icing, but the cupcake itself tasted a little better than the first one.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Okay.
this is a tough
So
one.
taste-wise, you think Cupcake A took it overall?
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Now, overall, based on looks and taste, which one do you think was the best cupcake throughout the whole competition?
I think I'm gonna have to go with cupcake number A.
Cupcake A has won the competition. This is a ripoff!
It was a panda. Didn't it kind of look, now that you know it's a panda?
No, it did not look like
Looks
a panda.
like the skull of a panda. That was clearly a cute cat. Or dog, fox. I didn't really know what I was going for.
So I feel like after 2 weeks, we've learned that I can make things taste good, but they look scary. And Miss Naomi makes things that look incredible, but are just a little too much icing, maybe.
Week 3
because
and
it must take too much icing to make it look good.
Week 3 and week 4, I'm coming for you. I'm going to win these.